Hello there, mindful seer people. This is Kristen Giesland coming to you from the west coast of Florida, the Tampa Bay area. And we are today in the third cycle of our B.E.I.S.M collective readings. And today we're going to be checking out Spirit Soul Journey. And we've already done this week B for body and the physical, E for emotions, I for intellectual life. So now we are on Spirit Soul. And we're a few days out from Hurricane Helene and all of the crazy destruction that's happened in the Tampa Bay area and through the Carolinas and Tennessee. Lots of people have been displaced and are trying to deal with emergency recovery now. And so there's still some agitated energy, in the collective, which I imagine is going to be here for a while. And there's the potential for more tropical storm activity to be heading toward Florida, in the coming week. So my guess is people are really having to dig deep into their spirit soul resources to maintain some focus and know what to do next. And I know in my particular area in Pinellas County and Pasco County, there's been a tremendous amount of outreach to people. Lots of emergency services have been available, food, showers, electricity, cooling stations. And I'm proud of how, the people that I'm connected to are responding. And I appreciate that. And I'm sure the same thing is happening, in the Carolinas. Lots of people who don't know each other are pitching in to, do as much life-saving and life-preserving activity as they possibly can. And it's a shame that something so tragic should have to happen, for us to, reconnect with our shared humanity. But, in a crisis, that seems like what happens. Okay, so this is my baking bowl of belief. There are 3 decks of cards in here. I am a four-clair psychic and medium, as well as a long-term practitioner of Vajrayana Buddhism, and I've done a lot of meditation and intention setting for the last 30 plus years, in terms of my ability and intention for being of service to the collective. That I actually started asking those questions of the universe when I was about 20. When I was graduating from Eckerd College, I started saying, okay, universe, what do you have for me? What do you want me to be doing here with this education that I've worked pretty hard to get? So it's been a long committed process for me of tuning into whatever skills and aptitudes and that I had that were kind of there. And over time, through life, through the trials and tribulations and joys of life, those things have come a pretty long way. And now I apply those to serving others through, using my psychic gifts, teaching, healing. I do have certifications in theta healing, so I am a theta healer. And I really, we're always healing ourselves. So really a healing assistant is more appropriate, or a healing facilitator. All right, so I've got my energy now in the baking bowl of belief. There are 3 decks in the bowl. We have the Voyager Tarot. Okay, this is based on the original Tarot. And let's see, what card is here? This is the Courage card. It's always interesting to see what the bonus cards are. This is the Courage card. So lots of people are going to really have to draw down deep to find courage to get through, this really challenging time. And so, we all need courage at all times, but particularly right now. All right, so that's the Voyager Tarot. This is what the DNA looks like to the naked eye of plants, animals, and humans. So this is really affirming our unity with everything that is organic and alive, this deck. Then we have the Sustain Yourself deck. This is also created by James Wanless. And here we have Flexibility Gold. Okay, so yes, being flexible. People are really going to have to be flexible right now about their living accommodations, what their plans are. It might be very moment to moment for some time to come, or day to day. So flexibility is like gold, because we can see new opportunities and possibilities when we can keep our thinking flexible. And then we have the little tiny cards. Okay, this is the white squirrel deck. This is the white squirrel deck. And this deck, I call it the Just Do It deck because it tells you what to do. Okay, and this says bite. Okay, so that's like take a bite out of life. And it says, okay, live tooth and nail, determined, impactful, tough, relevant, and relentless. Sometimes we need those qualities, okay, to overcome our internal blockages and to deal with the challenges that life might present. And certainly that is the case, right at this moment in the southeastern United States, for sure. And of course, we have people around the world, dealing with, I'm sure, all kinds of other challenging situations. And the whole point of this particular series was to assist you in navigating the eclipse energies between the full moon eclipse that we had a few weeks ago and the partial eclipse of the sun that's coming up on the 2nd. So, okay, let's go for that S card, the soul card. What does our collective higher energy field want for us to contact into to be able to really activate our soul journey and pull from the strength of our spirit? Okay. Oh, wow. We saw this yesterday too. This came up as the intellect card. This is 2 days in a row this card has come through. What are the odds of that? That is low. Okay, I've got a lot of cards in this bowl. And this to me it really is affirming, that we have co-creative ability, that we are more powerful than we know. I keep hearing that message when I'm listening to different teachers and psychics, that we can manifest and create what we need to feel comfortable and safe and reasonably happy on a day-to-day basis. James Wanless, who created this deck, uses the phrase healthy, wealthy, and wise enough. Healthy, wealthy, and wise enough. And sometimes that enough could just be for today. It could just be for this morning. It could just be for this hour. So if we can, tap into and focus on what we have and what is available to us, if we look closely at our resources, we can pull those things together and, make ourselves as comfortable as we can in our current situation, and even find beauty and perhaps happiness and even joy, in times, where there could be apparent adversity. The other thing is, if we look at this card in terms of our soul journey, when we are able to align with our soul journey, we are going to magnetize and attract the things that really make us happy. And that is very diverse. You would think that would be, more unanimously, agreed upon, but people need different things. I'm a flower girl. If I have some blooming flowers around me, I am, significantly happier on a particular given day. So I make sure to have that around me, and that's a thing I know I can do that gives me joy. And I love taking photographs of my flowers and sharing them with other people. So, your soul journey is completely unique to you, and no two people's soul journey is exactly the same. There may be, certain values and certain ways of living in harmony with others that are, the same for all of us. But in terms of our actual individual soul expression, who we came here to be in this lifetime and what it is for us to activate and share with others is completely unique. And so that's why it's so, so important not to be comparing yourself with other people. It's very important to, assess and measure yourself for yourself, and to support and encourage yourself in the things that you actually care about, and not fall into, a commercialized version of, what society might deem as success or satisfaction. So once again, it's so interesting. We're seeing this to me as a great reassurance from Spirit that people will recover, many people will recover from the devastation that's currently occurring, and look, we're seeing that sun. It's almost like the universe is saying, yep, that eclipse of the sun is coming. The eclipse of the sun is coming. Let's pay attention to the symbology of the sun. And I'll do a little more research on this particular eclipse of the sun in terms of the astrology, and have that for you tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to be doing the mastermind card. Okay, so mastermind is our direct connection with all that is. How is that connection doing? And what can we do to, maintain or enhance that connection? People tend to feel better and do better when they feel like they are part of the great mystery, when they feel that sense of connection and are able to, realize that they are not separate, okay, from the great mystery, from God, if you will, that they are part of all of the beautiful, unique, divine expression. Okay, so that's it for this morning. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to connecting again tomorrow. And peace and happy for today, everybody.